This week we're going to highlight a weather market for corn with dry weather really taking place in southern Brazil. We're also going to highlight planting progress for U.S. corn and highlight U.S. weather trends. Hi, this is Brian Basting with Advanced Trading. Let's talk about the corn market. We've moved into the middle of April here and these markets remain quite volatile. What we're in the middle of right now is a weather market, but it's in Brazil. Let's take a look at that Brazil corn production map. Now we'll continue to highlight this because it's such a critical time for this crop in Brazil. The largest producing state is Mato Grosso in the north, and in the south, Goiás, Paraná, and Mato Grosso do Sul still make up about half of the corn crop in Brazil. Let's move on now and focus on those short-term weather trends for that Brazilian corn. Now I want to take a moment to emphasize here the widespread difference in terms of crop maturity. When you're looking at some of these northern areas, Mato Grosso for example, it's actually the corn is pollinating, but when you go further south into those southern states, the crop has just emerged and is in the early vegetative state. So again, we're not looking at constant or consistent pollination or early growth. That's what makes Brazil so dynamic at the moment. We're looking at the 30-day map here. Our maps, as usual this week, are courtesy of T-Storm Weather. We're looking here at the dry subsoil, particularly as you move further south. Now, into that largest producing state of Mato Grosso, we do have some decent weather in terms of moisture, but further south you can see it's quite dry. Moving on now, we're looking at forecast for Wednesday through Sunday. There is some moisture you can see across those southern areas, but really as you stretch further east here, very little moisture. So the market has taken note of that. Wrapping up now, we're looking at April 26th through May 4th, and notice all that area here is forecast to be dry. Now again, not all that crop is in pollination, but this is what they got the market volatile here as we move into the latter half of April, concerned about crop production losses in Brazil. How important are those crop production losses in Brazil? Let's take a look at the production in Brazil and corresponding exports. What we're doing with this chart is showing that across the horizontal axis is the change in the Brazilian safrinha or double crop corn production from the previous year, and across the vertical axis is the change in exports from the previous year from Brazil. You can see there that as this crop increases from the previous year, exports increase and vice versa. The 2 years we have highlighted here are 2015 and 17, where we did see a decrease in corn production in Brazil and a corresponding decrease in exports. We'll continue to monitor Brazil corn production closely for you the next 6 weeks. Let's move on now and focus on U.S. corn planting progress. Our map here shows that we're 8% planted here as of April 18th. That's right in line with the 5-year average. Now we're looking at the history here of corn planting, the last 5 years. On average, from April 18th to May 2nd, we increase approximately 28% nationwide to about 36% done. That may be a challenge this year, however, when we look at the short-term weather. Highlighting that short-term weather, our slides here looking at the next 2 weeks for corn. The first week here is looking at through next Tuesday, April 27th. You can see most of that rain is across the eastern corn belt. As we move further west and north, not near as much. The challenge, of course, this week has been cool temperatures, snowfall in some cases. Wrapping up here, we're looking at next week, and I want you to focus on that purple circle. The purple circle, if you will, is looking at the period starting around next Tuesday, April 27th, next Wednesday, April 28th. That area could see quite a bit of rainfall, not only starting midweek next week, but also stretching in perhaps to next weekend. So again, this is just a forecast. A lot can change, but we could have some sluggish corn planting progress in some areas between now and the end of the month. Let's wrap things up briefly looking at December corn futures. Now we'll continue to focus on this chart. We've now seen December 2021 corn futures just shy of where December 2013 corn futures were, over $5.25 a bushel. So we're really looking at some tremendous prices here. Strongly encourage you to work closely with your trusted risk management advisor to continue to manage not only your 2020 bushels, but also 2021 and perhaps all the way out to 2022. Now, if you'd like more information, please feel free to contact us at 800-664-2321. We'll put you in contact with one of our risk management consultants. Be happy to visit with you at your convenience. And remember, we upload every Wednesday. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to never miss an upload. Thanks a lot. Have a good week.